Welcome back to another typical PNW guy YouTube video. Today I want to talk about the Gen 1 versus Gen 2 Modlite heads. So these are both OKW heads, and one is for my rifle, one is for my handheld. And if you look, you can see some pretty big differences. So you can see the ribs right here, and then you can see that there's no ribs, but they have cuts that go up and down. Now, it is a little bit more than that. So let's get that out of the way, and then we can take a peek. So if you look, you can see that the Gen 1, which is this one, is thinner, and it is just ever so slightly taller. I also noticed that just for comparison and for my own knowledge, I put the Gen 2 head, which is this one, on my handheld to kind of see the difference easily in my backyard. And the Gen 2 beam is kind of more detailed, and it is actually casting a slightly farther beam. Can't tell you the exact numbers, but that is what I saw. So you can see crystal clear glass. But yeah, I really like the look of this guy, but it is heavier, it is wider, and it is taller, and it has, I would only say maybe 5 to 10% worse performance than this Gen 2. But for the money, I would definitely hope that the Gen 2 would be better, because it's about $200 for the head alone. That's not the body, batteries, nothing like that. I did snag this guy during the Black Friday deals at Brownells, and I saved so much money that I just overnight shipped it, and I saved enough that the overnight shipping cost, turned out to be the regular cost I would have paid before the sale. So I was like, screw it, let's do it. And they got it to me super fast. Absolutely love it. I can't wait to use it on my rifle. Was planning on doing a shoot yesterday to actually compare them on the rifle, and got set up, grabbed all my gear, and realized I forgot the rifle. Thankfully, I was on a work trip, so kind of just squeezing it in. But definitely, if you have a Gen 1, definitely try and grab yourself a Gen 2. In my opinion, like this guy, it was pretty tight for where the body was to the handguard. So, I had about that much space between the two lights from my suppressor to my light with the Gen 2. Now with the Gen 1, I'm sorry. Now with the Gen 2, I have about that much, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when a suppressor's getting hot, you want as much airflow and everything that you can in protection with your light. Now these are extremely durable lights. I have seen people beat the piss out of them. You see burn marks on the side of them and whatever, with the carbon buildup. But the more I can help prevent a failure, the more I want to. And so this slimmer, shorter, lighter one is definitely a win-win. You can kind of see that they updated the look with the Modlite logo, and the cage number is a little bit in a different spot, where this guy, you have it right there, and then on the other side you have that. Now I have dropped this thing. You can kind of see it on the bottom, that little white spot. I have dropped it on concrete. It's rolled out of my car. I was sharing heads between my handheld and my rifle, and this thing's a tank. Modlite makes a great light. It's durable. But yeah, just wanted to do a quick comparison. Nothing too technical, but if you are looking at a Gen 2 versus a Gen 1, say something like on tax swap, if this guy's cheap enough, it's not like a drastic difference. It's not like the Rain 2.0 and the 3.0. Like, it's more of it's slimmer, it's lighter, it's slightly shorter, and they've done something that makes the beam cast a little longer and a little bit more focused. But otherwise, I mean, you're getting an amazing head. So if you can snag one of these guys used on the market, even though it's a Gen 1, definitely do it. If not, snag yourself a Gen 2 from Brownells. Use coupon code WLS10, saves you 10% on orders over $150. So, I mean, you're going to save like $20, $21 on this guy. Not bad at all. I know a lot of places don't even have sales on them, or their coupon codes don't work on the Modlite stuff and some other brands. So, save money where you can. And until next time, deuces. And if I don't see you before Christmas, Merry Christmas.